So, Pulselings, thanks for joining me today. This is Pulse Beetle, where we will be taking a look at 3 games a week. Give you an idea whether or not you want to buy it, want to avoid it. If it looks good, if it don't, make your own mind up. And every so often, if I've done a Let's Play video, I'll drop that during the week. And if you want to see more videos, just subscribe and you'll be notified when there's another video. Now let's just get on with the video. So, Pulsers, thanks for joining me today. We are looking at Let Them Trade. Let's hear from developer. Build a network of cities that produce and trade resources. Upgrade your castle and protect the cities from cheeky bandits. Tinker with the economy at your own pace and watch the charming wooden world grow into a lively, thriving kingdom. So remember, there might be bandits in that later on. I haven't got that far. Let's go in settings. There you go. You got a decent amount. The only thing is, the graphics are pretty cool. I like the wooden effect. Now you can do keybindings. So let's just confirm that. Let's see M and W. Put it back to Wasad. Now you can jump to individual parts of the menu. I really like this option at the top. Having the whole thing and being able to jump through. I think that's pretty cool. Right, let's jump into the actual game itself. Now this, I'm going to do the movements. You've got WhatsApp. You've got mouse zooming that. Rotate up and down. You've got Q&A. You got all the lovely controls that we need. Now the first thing you need to do is select your horse guy, your knight. Have him go out and explore. Now when you place that down, he'll explore around that area, come back, get more food, and then go out and explore some more. Now there's 2 basic things you need in this game to start off with, is wood and potatoes. So we're going to build our first city just here. These guys are going to focus on wood. And I'm going to build 1, 2 houses. Each house makes 2 workers, and each facility has 2 workers. So you need to make 2 people to be able to build for 2 people. I'm going to build this one. I want plenty of fertile land. I'm going to build that one now. Because you can only build your food facilities on this kind of land. So I'm going to build 1, 2 workers. Now I'm going to just push play, and I'm going to explain, say, a bit spot here. Have it on fast forward all the time. This game is a very chilled and slow paced game, but it is a very, very slow game. So if you want a chilled game, you'll like this. If you want a really fast city builder with tons of stuff happening, that's not going to be this game. Right, I want to move you. Go. Ah, stop interrupting me, game. Right. The game just had to tell me that I found something that I can clearly see that I found. So this is going to be my fish city up here. Now, fish is considered a luxury resource. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to research fish. So it's going to go to sawmill, which I will need to make planks. And it's going to go to the fishery straight afterwards. So now we just sit back and let the game do what the game does. Now I'm going to build another road from the city to this city. The reason why is because the roads make this game and this delivery system go a lot faster. Without it, it's going to take quite some time. Now, what you can also do is pretty cool if you want to speed things up. You can go into your main city, building research cost resources, so your main keep will do that. But you can get onto this screen here. You can either have them automatically buy and sell resources from whoever needs it, or you can go into the actual screen, sell what's in your castle to the town directly, so it hasn't got to wait for it to come through. And you can also buy straight to your castle in order to disperse those resources. However, it's going to cost you a lot of gold doing it that way. So it's kind of like if you really, really want something. But in this game, you need to basically just chill and wait for things to happen, really. I'm going to build another person here for that sawmill. So now this one's going to make the wood with the lumber. It's going to take it to the sawmill. Now it's going to make the planks. It's then going to take them out to whichever cities need the plank. This is why building multiple cities and upgrading multiple cities at the same time is a really bad idea, because this one needs 20 planks. If you have them, okay, upgrade them. If you don't and you upgrade multiple cities, because you will have multiple cities going on at the same time, it's going to really stagnate your growth. It will take forever for it to deliver something. These are your transporters. These are what is taking resources from one place to another. So the more you build in your city, the more expanding you do, the more these guys you're going to need. Now, your happiness regulates your people. So instead of having a death spiral where everyone dies, this one has it so that people stop coming to your cities, and then less people in the cities means there's less people to work the land, there's less people building stuff, and it will slowly put your building into a negative. Have I left that on? Yeah, turn it off. You don't want to leave that on all the time either. Now you've got two sets of resources up here. You got, this is your worldwide resource. This is your trade offer resources. So make sure you turn it back on that one, because I left on that one earlier and I thought, oh no, I've got nothing. But yeah, you got it over here. So now I need to connect my fish city up to my main city when that is up and running, which will be right now. Now I can only build a town, house next to a connecting building. So if I have to build two houses here, for instance, I can now build fishery here. It's a good way to jump across land, but it does take them a little bit longer now because they have to go over there. But that's fine, even though it's red, it's okay. As long as you can upgrade the towns, you'll be alright. So what you then do is we will need, we have a sawmill, we're going to need a quarry, and then we're going to need sheep. And again, there is a lot of downtime in this game. But you come down this way. I want you to start building down here because I know there's more stone building facilities down here. So the main mission is to produce wool. I've done pretty much everything else but the wool and the fourth city and sheep. So what I'm going to do now is when the potato farms and that, when the stone's been done, I can upgrade the potato farms and that, because you can't upgrade all the cities and everything else until you start getting loads of stone. And you can't upgrade all these facilities until you upgrade the other facilities. It gets into a circular building. Right, now I have stone. So I'm going to build one stone place. Or quarry, should I say. I'm going to build a basic house near the quarry. Done. And I'm going to build a second quarry right here. Another house. Now I'm not going to build no more houses here. Because as this city now is building and growing, I don't need to. I can get an upgrade that puts another worker here. What I will need to do is the food and other resources. You don't want all your food in one place either, because by the time it goes up to another building, it's going to take forever. So you just need to look at what you can build and how long it's going to take. So I can have another potato farm here. Or I can wait for this area to be built a little bit. And I can build another area down here. They'll have plenty of potato building facilities. You just got to wait for that little explorer to go out. I find him really slow in this game. He really slows it down. So he needs what? Right, that needs that, and that's fine. Okay. I will need another sawmill facility in a little while. Right, so I have another. I've got a sheep. I'm going to build one house, farm, lumberjack, sawmill. And we're going to go through like that. You need to balance this all out. You need that to build certain stuff as well. And for like the sheep upgrade, stuff like that. And then you come up here and you've got the second set of resources. Now, the annoying thing in this is some of these upgrades require the stone maker. You need to be able to build stone tools. Now, you start off with some, and you can use the ones you start off with. That's great. However, you're not going to be able to get any further because you can't build this in the demo. Same as urban development. You need this to start building like bricks. So anything that requires bricks and that, you can't really do. I need 20 planks of wood. I don't have the planks of wood just yet. And that's another part of this game, is working out what you've got to what you need. Because if you start putting down loads of stuff you have not got, so I think it's that one. Yeah, that's one that needs a stone. So when it comes to that, you can build the one before, which allows another peasant to go in there and work. Now you might think, great, that's another peasant. No, because you're taking it away from other buildings. So I don't build that one. I build the straight up upgrades, which gives, I think it's 20% potato building, because you don't want to take another peasant off something else, because the second you get onto the next set of upgrades, it puts the peasant back into the city, which means you've got a peasant sitting around and now you've got to find a job for him. This one requires stone tools, and like I said, you can't build them, but when you upgrade to the point of when you need them, you'll have, I think it's about 30 or 40. So you can use them, just so you don't have an infinite supply. But if you go on this one, it doesn't require you to have any of the previous two negatives. So just do that. I do like the way they ferry everything around the cities and that though. Right, I can have some more people if I wanted to. Right, how are we doing that? They're getting the resources out just fine. I need 10 stone, which I got stone. Planks of wood. I can build another little hub of tree makers. Right, there's one more place there. So I'm going to build another city down here. So I can get more potatoes. And I can have a wall making place. Right, so I need 2, 4, 6, 8. going to have that little area making my wall, which is going to be taken out into here. Roads in this are really good, but you've got to make sure they go onto the city. Don't put them outside, because your workers would go onto that, but they're really slowed down. Like I said, this is at full speed. The game itself is very slow. So I think a lot of people might have an issue with the speed of the game. Oh, what? I've done a great job. What have I done? I've done all my side quests. Okay. I wasn't even paying attention to that. The look of the game all being made out of wood now, I think is really cool. So upgrading these facilities, for instance. This costs all planks again, which means you need more planks. Which means you need more wood. Now, I don't want that upgrade which takes another peasant. I want the one... The more lumberyards you have, the more output they put. That's one of the best ones, I think, anyway. So I'm going to put in... I'll put a house there. A lumber mill. Two lumber mills. And we're going to do two houses. Now I can do it where I upgrade. I want it on that one. I don't like it being on that one because that one I always think I'm out of resources. Was that one? It's fine. Now I can do it where I upgrade this, where you have more people, but it's quite hard to keep track of that way. Right, so I'm going to have another sawmill here. You will need more sawmills because it's one of those resources that you kind of always need. Right, let's just upgrade all my facilities. Right, don't want to upgrade that. They're all happy because they're getting the resources they need from the other buildings you have as well. Which is one of the things you want to keep an eye on. So, wool and fish are both luxury items. If your guys cannot get hold of that, they will become very unhappy very quickly. That's one of the things you want to watch out for as well. This requires one plank to have a bigger boat. Whereas stronger artificial lines requires a wall. That means you're losing a resource into that building. So you need to have enough resource making facilities to be able to cover that. Same as the sheep pens. There is... which one's sheep? Is that sheep? That's sheep. That one. Having that fence means you have one less peasant working it. So you've got one less person. But it's going to cost you one more plank of wood. So you need to be aware of that as well. Right, this place is just waiting for buildings to finish being built. So that needs 5 wood. And they're not very happy with the situation. And this is one of the things you've got to balance as well, the happiness. Because the people in this game will... leave your cities very, very, very quickly. Occupied jobs. I need some more people. That's why I saved them upgrades. So that I can upgrade as and when I need. Right, let's have a look. We got any planks of wood? Right, they're all requiring planks of wood. I'm going to prioritize. There's ones just now. And I will have you on buying and selling. Oh, my little night dude's wandering about. You have to balance the building of things like just lumberjacks and sawmills throughout the entire game. It's a really big part of this game. If you do not like micromanaging in this way, you're not going to enjoy this game. This is for people who like doing city builders. It might look like a small version of that. It's not. It's just as complicated as other city builders. But what can you not build? Can't afford this upgrade just yet. Oh, I need stone as well. But that's what a lot of this game is, like jumping around, seeing what you need, upgrading according to what your needs are at that particular time. So don't just build that yet, because you only need that when you're building the tower. Oh, I've got another milestone. I didn't have that last time. So when you build this tower, you need 50 wood, 50 planks, 50 stone, and 50 of the wheat. So right now, I'd need to build that in order to be able to complete this stage of the tutorial. But I can't, for instance, build the stone tools and that. Which is fair enough. It is a demo, and it is really nice. I really like the look of this game. I like the music. But like I said, if you're into and you want a relaxing game, you will like this. If you want a very, very action-packed game where loads of things are happening, you're not going to enjoy this one. You can also gift to cities to make everyone happy. And you can also take away from cities 1,000 gold to make everyone upset with you. Well, I need to put some money in this town. Otherwise it's never going to finish getting built. It's taking forever to finish getting built. Because I need wood. Right, you guys are building fantastically. I will build another city up here, which can do woods. But that is the crux of the game. But like I said, this is a very, very slow-paced game. For me, I like games like this every so often. This is going to be like one of my chilled games. When I've been on probably after I've been on a first-person shooter or card battler. More likely a card battler, because I really like them. After I want to unwind, I'll come in here for like an hour or so. Chill, build. No real stresses. But that's just me. You guys need to do whatever makes you happy. But this is a really slow game. I cannot get that across. But it's a beautiful designed game. Even on like a fast forward, I think the amount of resources they transfer needs to be increased just to give it a little bit of boom, boom, boom speed. Otherwise, you're watching a really beautiful game, and it is a beautiful game to watch. But most people don't play a game to watch it. I mean, look at this design of these like little characters and that going about their business. And you can build these cities right up. I had it up to, I think it's about 3 or 4 squares out. And this is this demo. So there's going to be, in right up when I read the thing at the beginning, I did mention the fact it does say about bandits. I think that's going to be a really cool element. That's really the crux of that game at the moment. You just continue until you build a tower and it goes, you've done the demo, which is fair enough for a demo. It shows you everything in it. But a lot of this game is the look, the design, and it, like I said, it is a really chilled game. As long as you understand it's a chilled game when you go into it, I think a lot of people are going to enjoy this. I enjoy the city builders every so often, but I think that's more of a state of mind for some people. But anyway, it's not up to me. It's up to you to do you. This has been PulseBeetle. Thanks for your time. Have a good day. Keep the pulse. Look at my little fat king. And remember,